checking out the web show. It is always fun catching up with Nathan Carnage Corbett, who's about to debut in the Muay Thai Premier League, a brand new event happening in the States and all around the world. That's the website there. You can check it all out. Some of the best fighters in the world, including Carnage. And there he is under the photo of his gym, the Urban Fight Gym on the highway at Miami, doing a photo shoot with a guy called Dimitar, I think that's how you say it, and a really cool photographer. So Nathan in the ring there, getting some awesome black and white shots done, and they're going to be unreal when they're ready to go. So I wanted to ask you about what was going on.
Mate, what have I walked in on? Photo shoot?
Yeah, a little photo shoot just to get some shots. Haven't had any shots probably for about 10 years, I reckon. Like every time I get a poster shot done, it's 7 years old, so you know, lots changed in 7 years. So new little Photoshop photos to get nice and promotional wise, and also for a couple of sponsors to put on their websites.
And mate, the chest is looking very smooth. What's the process for that?
That's a Veet one, that one. Yeah, just wipe it on, wipe it off. It's a lot easier than waxing.
How do you find doing stuff like this, like photos and everything like that, apart from like all the training you do? It must be a bit of a welcome relief almost doing something like this.
Yeah, like it's cool when you see the photo, you know, like because at first you stand there, you don't see much of yourself, and then they move a bit of lighting and bang, you're like, is that me? So, you know, it's pretty cool. But, you know, I guess it's a part of the job, as you could say it, or part of what you do to get out there and get the photos looking good.
Yes, there he is, the Carnage with the nicely shaved chest, and working his magic there with Dimitar, the photographer, and that's one of his shots right there. How awesome is that? That's Michelle Andrade at the Convention Centre, but it's all about the Muay Thai Premier League kicking off. Nathan's first opponent, Thomas Huron from Europe, the big fella there in the black trunks, and he'll be taking on the might of the Carnage. And after a coffee on the Goldie, we filmed this for the web show.
Tell us about this thing you're going to fight in.
Yeah, it's awesome, Togs. You know, the MPL League, it's finally kicked off. It's been waiting sort of 2 years talking about it, and next Friday it's going to happen. The launching event is September 2nd. It's in LA and Long Beach, and I'm happy to be on the first show, which is, I guess, you know, special that it's taking off, and then from there it's going through Amsterdam, Italy, but back in LA again next year, early January again as well. So the best thing about this one, Togsy, is it's a Muay Thai league, so it's full Thai rules. Everyone is signed on. I think there's about 40 fighters over about 5 divisions that have signed on. It's full Thai rules. So that's my thing. That's what I do. You know, these K1 fights I can do no problem, but you know, my love's in Muay Thai, and that's what's exciting about it. So
you take off this weekend and you're fighting a guy called Thomas Huron. What do you know about him?
Yeah, Thomas Huron. I haven't heard of him before this fight, which I guess is great because there's 7 other competitors beside myself in the heavyweight division, so there's eight of them. And I've only known one of them. Ramazan is a friend of mine, but the other 6 competitors I hadn't heard of, which is great because it's fresh, it's new. I guess they're known in their country. Being Muay Thai fighters, you know, they probably haven't been as heard as much in Holland or Amsterdam because of the K1 being so big. So that's exciting. But Thomas Huron he's a big boy. He's 6'4", and he's got to cut a bit of weight to come down. So he's definitely going to have a bit of height and a bit of weight on me, and he's up there with 50, 60 fights plus. So it'll be a good match-off.
And the exciting thing, I guess, is your first fight in LA, and this series being promoted in the US, so who knows how many people could see it.
That's exactly right, Togs, you know, and that was the main thing that excited me about this contract was, you know, if it was held anywhere else in the world, it wouldn't maybe excite me as much as being in America. I think, you know, if sport takes off in any country and America's that country, then it's going to be big. You know, they love their sport. You know, it says it all over. You know, there's a financial crisis in the world, but definitely in sport in America is not. So hopefully with that going big and UFC being so big now, which is the home of UFC being in America, you know, if they can take on just a percentage of that in the Thai boxing, and you know, it's going to be great for the world and also for all the people coming up and myself as well.
Well, mate, you're representing Australia again, so go over there and go hard.
Yeah, I'll be the only Australian on this fight card, but there's a couple other guys signed in the league, but they're not on this first show, so I'll be the only Aussie over there in America. So, you know, I'll go and fly the flag proud.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. There's pretty much no one in the world that's been able to compete with the Carnage so far, and Thomas Huron there will be the guy trying to do it in the MPL League in LA. But this is a little bit of a highlight. This is what he'll be up against, the Carnage, and just a wrecking machine.
this a regular jam. I'm gonna rock this land. I'm gonna take this city, bitty world by storm. And I'm just getting warm, just like Muhammad Ali. They call them Cassis. Watch me fast this beat like a skull that you know I had beat with. Why do you live with me, the maniac psycho? And when I pull out my jam, get ready, cause it might go blow. How you like me now?
So there he is, Nathan Carnage Corbett. He'll be doing it for Australia in the NPL, the big league happening in the States. You can check out his website. All the info will be on there, totalcarnage.com.au. You can check out some of the missions we've been on so far, from Sweden to Melbourne, all over the place. And make sure you check out the site, and thanks for watching.